It began with a simple iron box delivered to a Virginia innkeeper in 1820. Inside were 3 encrypted letters, their pages filled with strange cryptic symbols. The sender? A man named Thomas J. Beale, who vanished without a trace. Legend has it that these letters hold the key to a hidden treasure, a fortune in gold, silver, and jewels worth over $60 million today. But after decades of failed attempts, no one has ever cracked the code. Some say it's a hoax. Others believe it's a deadly secret, a trap left behind to protect what's buried beneath the earth. But the question remains, can you decipher the Beale Ciphers and uncover America's lost fortune? Or will the code remain unbroken, forever hiding its deadly secret? Welcome to the Forbidden's Archive, where the evidence they tried to erase comes back to haunt you. From dark history and forbidden's rituals to eerie vanishings and buried secrets, we uncovered chilling found footage, unsettling evidence, and haunting recordings that were never meant to be seen. Subscribe now for spine-tingling tales of banned rituals, censored footage, and disturbing disappearances that refuse to stay buried. Enter the Forbidden's Archive, where the lost voices of the past echo through the shadows. Before Thomas J. Beale vanished, he and a group of men set out west in search of wealth. They stumbled upon a gold mine deep in the mountains of New Mexico. The land was remote, untouched, and filled with riches beyond imagination. Beale and his men spent months extracting gold, silver, and jewels, a fortune estimated to be worth over $60 million today. But with such wealth came danger. The men feared they were being watched. Paranoia grew. Beale decided to hide the fortune and encrypt its location within 3 letters. He devised a complex cipher, a code so intricate that it defied all logic. Only he knew the key to unlocking it. Before returning to Virginia, Beale left the 3 letters with his trusted friend, Robert Morris, along with a note instructing Morris to open them if he didn't return in 10 years. But Beale never came back, and the letters remained sealed, their secrets hidden, waiting to be cracked. Morris waited for Beale's return, but days turned into months, and months into years. 10 years passed, and Beale was still missing. Curiosity consumed Morris. He finally opened the lockbox. Inside, he found 3 letters filled with cryptic symbols, language he could not understand. Each letter was numbered. The first was said to reveal the exact location of the treasure. The second detailed its contents, gold, silver, and jewels. And the third, the names of Beale's men and their next of kin. Morris spent years trying to decode the letters, but every attempt ended in failure. The more he tried, the more obsessed he became. Eventually, he sought the help of a trusted friend named James B. Ward, who would later publish the letters in a pamphlet titled The Beale Papers. But Ward's pamphlet only intensified the mystery. Was it all a hoax, a cruel joke meant to drive men mad? Or was the treasure still waiting to be found? The publication of the Beale Papers only fueled the frenzy. Cryptographers, treasure hunters, and skeptics alike became obsessed with breaking the code. The first letter was the key. It allegedly revealed the precise location of the treasure. But without the cipher key, it was unreadable. Years passed, and then a breakthrough. A man named James Ward claimed to have discovered the key, the Declaration of Independence. By aligning each symbol with a word from the document, he decoded the second letter, listing the contents of the treasure. Gold, 2,921 pounds. Silver, £5,100. Jewels valued at millions. But the first and third letters remained indecipherable. Were they real, or were they a trap, a cruel trick designed to ensnare those desperate enough to believe? Today, the letters still sit in the Library of Virginia, each symbol a haunting reminder of the fortune that may still be buried or never existed at all. Decades have passed since James Ward published the Beale Papers. Thousands have tried to decode the ciphers, but every attempt ends the same, with failure. But some claim the treasure was already found, that it was secretly unearthed and taken by those who knew the true key. Evidence of a missing gold shipment traced back to 1820 vanished without a trace. Others say the ciphers were a trap, a psychological game designed to drive men to madness, to consume them in their search for a fortune that never existed. Yet one detail remains hauntingly overlooked. In the third letter, a single line reads, "Those who seek the truth will lose more than gold. Beware the final mark." What is the final mark? What if the cipher is more than just a map to treasure? What if it's a curse, a warning left to guard a dark and deadly secret? And what if it's still out there, waiting to be found? What if the real secret isn't just the treasure, but the madness it leaves behind? Look closely. Could you be the one to crack America's most mysterious code? If you thought the horror ended here, you're wrong. What other dark rituals and forbidden practices are still being performed in secret? Dive deeper into the chilling world of haunted ceremonies, banned footage, and eerie folklore that refuses to stay buried. Click on the playlist to uncover terrifying recordings, lost evidence, and disturbing stories they never wanted you to see. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for weekly uploads of spine-tingling footage and dark tales that echo from the shadows. This is the Forbidden's Archive, where the hidden truth and haunting evidence come to life.